Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Octopath Traveler 2. Last time we left off, we got Temenos, the sassy cleric, in the squad. And I actually think I want to move around my formation. Can I do that? Throne, I want you in the back. I always like to have clerics in like the second or third spot. I usually like to have black mages in the third slot as well. I like to have my squishy characters in the middle. And then usually, like, my DPS character at the end, or my tank character at the end, and then my tank or DPS at the beginning, too. So, yeah, we're gonna have to work with this a little bit, but, yeah. Oswald's gonna be at the beginning because, obviously, you're my main character. Alright, what can I get for you? Prayer to the Flame. Raise the physical defense and elemental defense of a single ally for 2 turns. Unleash a staff attack on a single foe 2 times and seal SP equivalent to 10% of the damage dealt. Light-based damage to all foes. That could be good. Grant a shield to an ally, reducing next damage taken from the next step by 50%. Revive all allies. Okay, that might be very good. For now, I think I'm gonna get Mystical Staff, because that seems nice. So we'll grab that for now, and yeah, we'll be good. Cool. As far as equipment goes for you, Temenos, the Stone Rod's very good, the Buckler is better for you, the Feathered Hat is better, and a Pilgrim's Robe is better, and I do have some other things to put on you. Physical and Elemental Defense, Physical, Elemental Defense, the Protective Ring's better though. And then Evasion and Ancient Necklace. I'll keep the Stimulating Ring on you. You can keep your Cock Ring, Temenos. It's fine. Alrighty, so let's go through town here. So, like I said, I'm gonna do things in daytime, and then we'll go to nighttime, and I'll see if there's anything else. But let's talk to everybody. Greetings and welcome to Flamechurch. You come a long way. I will scrutinize thee.
What's this?
Kindly old man who is quick to greet everyone with a friendly word. He is well respected as a warm presence in town, but his pleasantries belie his past life as a highly skilled assassin who killed as easily as he greets others today. Wow, you're 72? Jeez. I'll also do stealing and stuff off-screen, basically, and just show all the cool stuff I get. Because it's just faster. Being a midwife is hard work. You're responsible for the lives of both mother and child. This is true.
What's...
A veteran midwife who has delivered hundreds of babies. Her expertise and encouragement have saved lives and brought comfort to countless mothers and children, but she herself has lived a solitary life with no family to call her own. You have many families, I like to think. Alright, you.
What's this?
Many a pilgrim to Flamechurch are kept safe by this vigilant and capable mercenary. He spends nearly every leaf he earns at the game parlor in New Delsta, a fact made evident by the state of his lodgings. I see. Discount at the inn. Cool. We'll swing back around to that. Lodgings in the inn are cheaper. Nothing really going on there. Okay, so. And I spoke to you, so let's talk to you. Road to the cathedral is quite dangerous.
What's this?
Cordial apothecary who looks after the pilgrims visiting the cathedral and offers free care to those in need. Her husband, who is also an apothecary, makes his rounds on the outskirts during the day, helping ailing townsfolk. Cool. And... wait, can I not get down there? I thought I could get down there. Let's check this out. Hello. Typical. She must have left before I woke. What's going on here?
What's...
Though once a gainfully employed artisan like any other, this man lost his job through an unfortunate combination of poor luck and injury. Latter eventually healed, but his will to work never recovered, and his wife has since given up on him. Each day feels worse than the last. Oof. Okay. I'm just gonna steal your money and be on my way. Sorry, friend. Just gonna steal your shit after learning about your horrible past. Alright, what can we get here? Nothing of interest, really. Do I have anything to sell? I do have a bunch of sellable items. Why isn't there a sell all selling fodder items? I swear. There really needs to be one. I could up the quantity when I'm selling some of these, though. Here's that wheat bread I stole from that poor person. There we go. Well, we're up to 36,000. So I have a pretty penny right now. Yeah, I thought we went down there and, like, the story or whatever, but I think I'm thinking of a different area. I think I'm thinking up there, maybe? Alright, so here's one of my hidden items. A warding leaf. This landscape has simply been waiting for me to come paint it. Oh, this shall be my masterpiece.
What's the...
The son of a wealthy family and an aspiring painter, he travels the world in search of new motifs, though it was the mountain ranges of Flamechurch that convinced him to stay a while. He speaks of grand dreams and designs, but puts consciously little action behind his words. Cool. Neato. So yeah, that's 2 artists that are hanging out in this town. And artists who are impassioned by their dreams and ideals so compelling.
Well, no.
A woman born and raised in this town, her husband claims to have fallen in love with her ordinariness, but that is precisely what bothers her. She thinks herself too ordinary, and now she seeks to break the monotony by showing an interest in an itinerant painter. I see. You're worried that you're too ordinary. Just be yourself. The Cathedral of the Order of the Sacred Flame is open to one and all.
What?
A recently anointed cleric is the youngest of 7 children, and the only girl among them. Though a little rough around the edges, she is enthralled by Sister Mint's calm demeanor, and hopes to one day emulate it herself. Another thing to keep in mind is I do need to guide a person so I have some backup in fights. I might as well use Temenos' abilities, so... Does anybody need a feathered hat? You have the silver hairpiece, which... Maybe I give you the feathered hat. Yeah. Let's give you a feathered hat, and let's give the hairpiece maybe to you. You'll lose some HP and defense, but you'll gain SP and elemental defense. So yeah, go ahead and take that, Oswald. There we go. More SP for my mage. Of late, we see more people coming on pilgrimage to the cathedral than ever before. Fortunately, the path to the cathedral is poorly lit and dangerous for the unprepared, crawling as it is with petrifying creatures. There's cockatrices over there? Cockatrices! My one true enemy. I love H.C. Bailey. Candles of the Sacred Flame have the power to keep those creatures at bay. Placing them carefully along the path could provide relief. If only some patron would pick up some candles and put them at my disposal. Okay, I need to get candles?
What's...
Local elder who has served the Order of the Sacred Flame and its pilgrims for decades. In the past, he accompanied pilgrims to the cathedral doors, but he lacks the strength for that now. So... Journal. No. Side stories. Winterlands. No, we're not in the Winterlands. We're in the Brightlands? Devilishly wealthy boy. No, that's all. Let's just look at all. Pilgrim protection. Pondering how best to protect the pilgrims and come to the cathedral, perhaps to secure some candles of the sacred flame. So what would I need to do for that? Go to... I think I just need to go to the church and get some, I suppose. So let's see in here. Better way to teach your children than through stirring recitations of the histories.
Well...
A cleric who wishes for the blessing of the sacred flame to reach every corner of the realm. Never without a smile on her face, she is deeply devoted to her missionary work and prays every day in her effort to make amends. Alrighty. I'm so blessed to be able to play the piano for the Order each and every day.
What?
Piano prodigy who began practicing at a young age. Long before she became a clerik, despite her calm and gentle mannerisms, she plays the piano with warmth and passion. Her regular church recitals always draw large crowds. Didn't mean to swap. Really want to go to the cathedral on the mountain.
What?
Active boy who spends much of his time at the church. While his scrapes and bruises appear to be a natural outcome of his boundless energy, he actually seeks out danger knowing that his apothecary mother can patch him up. Secretly desires to become an apothecary himself. So that apothecary we saw out there must be your mom. Hey, quit it, go away! Okay, I'm sorry.
Well...
There we go. More plentiful provisions. A girl who spends most of her time at the church, she adores Sister Mint and longs to become a cleric one day. She believes a close childhood friend of hers also wishes to become a cleric and now secretly sees her as a rival. There's little room in her head for anything else. I see, so this must be you.
Well...
Girl spends much of her time at the church, she is in love with her childhood friend and longs to become his wife. She believes another friend of hers is in love with the same boy and now secretly sees her as a rival. So you both see each other as rivals but for different reasons. Interesting. Alright, scrutinize you. cleric who patrols the town at night, gently and calmly admonishing the drunk and overly merry. His patience with his crowd stems from a night when he himself had far too much to drink and ended up committing a massive blunder. Well, that's unfortunate, friend. Oh, hey, the free item is right here. Let's grab that really quickly. Herb of Clamor. Good. Okay, so we checked out everybody in there. I might be able to steal some candles off of some of them, but like I said, I'm going to talk to everybody first, and then I'll handle doing all of that stuff. Energizing Pomegranate M. Okay, we went in there, we went over there. I haven't scrutinized you two.
What?
Resident of Flamechurch who serves as courier and messenger between the town and the Order of Sacred Flame. As such, he knows the clerics at the cathedral well. In fact, he is secretly in love with one of them, a sister named Mint. I see.
What?
A rather nervous-looking man who carefully observes anyone who visits town. At night, he turns his gaze towards the heavens and counts every last shooting star. No matter what he does, he follows his rules for it to the ladder. To the letter. Okay, so... this is on the way to the Pilgrim's Way. We want to go up here because there are more people to examine and stuff up by the church, yeah? If I remember correctly. So we want to go up here. Luckily these idiots can die super quickly. And yeah, look at that buff at night. Oh my god, it's so good. Let's see what your mystical staff looks like. Oh my god. Big DiMaggio.
Fighting.
And you restore a pretty good amount of SP off of that. Oh my god, Timonos is great. I see a lot of other people echoing my same things about Timonos, where they're like, I did not expect Timonos to be this cool, and I love him. He's my favorite character. So, that's hilarious. He really is great. Like, he's awesome. Hello. Let's turn it to daytime, because I want to do all the daytime stuff first. Hello. Welcome to your pilgrimage with open arms. Please continue onward. We're not on a pilgrimage.
What's the...
Alright, a gentle cleric with a disarming smile. Though he walks the straight and narrow now, he was once a thief. The pontiff's sermons convinced him to change, and he eventually became a devoted cleric. He works tirelessly for the church to show his gratitude. Okay. You come to pray to this sacred flame as well. May your prayers be answered. Elderly woman. A woman who made the journey from Winter Bloom. Her first grandchild is due to be born any day now, so she has come to pray for the health of both mother and child. Though her once strained relations with her daughter-in-law have improved, she has reflected on her behavior and intends to repent. One thing you discover when you get to be my age is the importance of prayer. Is that true?
Whoa.
Old man who prays at the cathedral daily. He is secretly suffering from a fatal disease and doesn't have long to live. Well aware of this, he spends his time praying to the sacred flame as a form of reevaluating his life. He has made a hobby of giving people candy. Okay, so you're probably gonna have candy for me. Somewhere around here. Alright, so anything going on here? Oh, hey, little dragonflies. Doesn't really seem to be anything going on over here. This was just the alternate path into the church. So, I think we're almost done talking to everyone and examining everyone. Oh no, I'm lost. I'm not lost, I'm just waiting for my mother. Alright, promise me you'll stop doing this for good, please. No. The kids are always the one that catch me. Boy who has been brought to the cathedral by his mother. He was born hard of hearing and spends his time trying to learn to read lips. Prays that he will be able to comfort his mother who worries over his health. Oh. Hidden item. And you? Looking for a specific tome? If so, I can find it for you right away.
What?
A book lover whose lust for the Order's luxurious library drove her to study hard and become a cleric. She was overjoyed when she was assigned to that very library. Though it should be noted that she loves the feel and smell of old books more than the words contained therein. Okay. So many spectacular tomes here. The journey has indeed been worth it.
Whoa.
A historian from Montwise, who mostly studies the Order of the Sacred Flame's history, the cathedral is said to contain extremely valuable books such as the journals of past pontiffs. With all their inner thoughts laid bare, not even the vast library of Montwise holds such intimate insights. Cool. I think I've also decided, since I do have an anti-hero crew with me at the moment, I'm just gonna steal everything. Screw it. They would do it. Candy. So yeah, that's what we got from the old man, I'm sure. Okay, and that's everybody. Or is the cathedral erected here, I wonder? Of course, there's probably also people in the church. Scholar studying the relationship between geological features and ruins. He presented a thesis that the Isle of Illusions mentioned in the Order's legend actually exists, only to be laughed at and shunned by the academic community at large. This has not deterred him, however. His research continues apace. Cool. Got another hidden item out of that. Okay, so yeah, we've almost spoken to everyone. We still gotta go over... Ooh, a fire soulstone. That's nice. Please be quiet and respectful. I will definitely do that. Formidable Sanctum Knight who guards the cathedral during the day. Her skills with the blade have carried over to the kitchen, where she is an expert chef. She creates elaborate meals on her days off, though she is yet to share them with anyone. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got in here, too. So much. Oh, Elfric, do my prayers reach thine ears?
What?
A mother who brought her son to the cathedral. She spends much of her time praying that her son will find his way in this cruel world. What she doesn't realize is that her son worries just as much about her as she does him. And yeah, we know that connection. See, it's super neat. This is why I like doing this stuff, because you can see the different connections between the NPCs. You're the mother of the kid who's hard of hearing. It's just neat, you know? Getting invested in the world like that. Hello. Well, lend my ear if you've something to confess. I will instead lend my ear to see what you have to confess. Cleric working at the cathedral. Though hired to be a cook, he loves nothing more than the good secret and longs to hear the confessions of the townsfolk. He's also quite chatty, so one must be careful what is said in his presence. Wow, you're someone that takes confessions from people and then gossips about it. That's pretty horrible. They trust you. Room reserved for use by specific members.
What?
Cleric working at the cathedral. She is deathly afraid of most everything, but particularly hates how the old cathedral looks at night. She prays daily that she won't be put on the night watch. The Night's Watch. Item. Herb of Light. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and that's everything in here. We are almost done. My god. Oh, but there's gonna be a billion people in here. Okay, only 3. An attending service at the cathedral since the pontiff before last. Oh, is that character where I get the candles from?
Whoa.
Most devout adherent to the Order of the Sacred Flame, she has been visiting the cathedral for decades and knows more of its inner workings than any cleric. The depth of her knowledge even extends to those who work there, and not even the most long-serving cleric dares defy her lest they be reminded of the foibles of their early days. Well, that's interesting. Merely living gives folk plenty to be penitent over.
What?
Hunter who has made a home for himself in the nearby mountains. He frequently comes to the cathedral to confess for taking the lives of living creatures and gives thanks for the blessings of the natural world. Whenever he lands something particularly large, he gives the finest cuts of his hunt to the church as thanks. Well, that's sweet. More imperative than ever with the pontiff gone for clerics to work together as one.
What?
A long-serving cleric who spent several years as attendant to Pontiff Jorg. Though he has no particularly notable talents, Jorg prized his honest and reliable nature. He now strives to keep the order running in the late pontiff's stead. Guide with ease. Hey. I can now guide people easier, that'll be nice. We've made no progress whatsoever on repairing the cathedral window. His Holiness would be heartbroken if he knew our cathedral was still bereft of its most beloved feature. Problem is, we lack the materials to effect repairs. If we had one large soulstone of each type, fire, ice, thunder, and wind, the window could be restored, but alas. Should you come into possession of 4 kinds of soulstone, the cathedral will be most grateful to receive them as a donation. I can do that.
What?
Cleric who handles church repairs and maintenance. As a student of art, he has studied the cathedral's stained glass window as an artwork in itself. He can get carried away with academic theorizing, but his purity of heart won over even Pontiff Jorg. Alright, well, now we can see what we can do. So, how does the guiding actually work? Guide this individual. Sacred Flame's healing. Cannot be used on certain individuals if your level is too low. Easier guiding. Is it a chance before this? I guess so, huh? I guess it's a % chance to do it, so... Alright, I'll see who I think has the best abilities and things like that, and we'll get some summons, and I'll see you when I've stolen everything I want to steal, I suppose. There's a buckler.
Time to clean up the filth. Ready? Eat this!
Alright, I got into a random battle while leaving the church, and we can go ahead and show what I got. So luckily, this shows order obtained. So I got a dark amulet, which reduces dark damage, some candy, 8 pieces of it, a light soulstone, and a resistant nut. Also, one of the clerics do have that candle I need, but Throne only has an 8% chance of stealing it. So I want to do all the other stealing I want first before I even try that. I might also just be able to ambush them, so... No! I wanted the kukri that this person has, but I failed. Well, we're gonna have to go reset our reputation really quickly. They have a better weapon for Throne, and I really, really wanted it, but unfortunately no dice. So how much does it cost to restore my reputation? 1,500, that's not bad. We have a ton of cash. Oh my god, I failed like 5 times in a row. Also, this is the assassin old man, that's why he has a kukri. What the hell? It's a 65% chance! Oh my god, I got so unlucky with that. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I have the better- oh, it wasn't even better than my falcon knife. Shit. Damn it all. It just has higher accuracy. Well, fuck me. It's only 1,500 if I have to reset my stuff again, so it's not the biggest deal, but it is annoying. Okay, that is everything I want to steal, I believe. You have a Sacred Flame Candle, and this character out here has a Paper Plate and a Sacred Flame Candle. But I think I'm done for now. This is the final haul. Stole some more candy, got some tree nuts, got a kite shield, which is pretty good for, like, Temenos there. I also have 2 resistance nuts, which I think are going to be best on Throne. Because, yeah, your elemental defense is the lowest, because we have a cleric and a mage, so... Throne is going to be getting the resistance nuts. There you go, because you could use the help. And we will be giving you the kite shield. Enjoy. So, that's everything that I wanted to do in the daytime. Actually, I do need to guide someone. Who's a good cleric to guide? You have Striking Sermon? Sure.
Come, my...
Shall see you through to success. Yay! Cool, we have a friend. Alright, now I will go to night and we'll see what we can grab. Aha! I can get the Sacred Flame Candle and Paper Plate pretty easily from you by just ambushing you, or mugging you, so... I'm gonna need those. Strives you to break the law. By the sacred flame, I shall put an end to this. Temenos is just sitting back there like, I see nothing. I'm an inquisitor of the church, but I see nothing. That's how much XP we got. Barely anything, but we got some JP, and I have the items that I need. That ability that restores SP on Temenos is going to be amazing. I would love to get that same skill on Oswald here. But there we go. So, how many candles do we need is the question. Oh, cool. So yeah, since I have a candle, praise the Pontiff, you have a candle of the Sacred Flame? Yeah, I just beat up a cleric for it. Promising start, but a lone candle lacks the punch to keep our pilgrims cared for. I prepare at least 2 more. Okay, so I got some more people to beat up. You can't mug kids. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That would be a bad look. Oh, hey, we're getting the thing for Temenos' latent power. I was on the way to Cathedral and ran into a fight. We didn't get this in the boss fight, so it's actually showing the boss fight. Once the gauge is full, you can unleash Temenos' latent power. You can lower your foe's shield points with any attack, regardless of their weakness. Oh my god, that's really good. Holy shit, Temenos. Oh, that's so good. That is an amazing ability. Wow. Okay, well, I'm even more excited about Temenos. I, once again, really didn't expect to love the cleric as much as I do, but oh my god, he's fantastic in every way.
Winds of frost.
There we go. Cool.
Study harder.
Actually managed to get a win there. Good stuff. We got 30 XP, and I'm getting some pretty good stuff from mugging this asshole. Gold pocket watch, heavy coin pouch, and a gold ring. Yeah. Beautiful. Had to defend a lot during that battle because, 1, you blinded me, and 2, you were just beating the absolute shit out of me. So, that's a struggle. Gotta reduce my damage as much as I can until I get some max BP there. Mugging people with Oswald is pretty easy as long as you have your latent power, I must say. So for this, I get a Rod of Wisdom, Warding Leaf, and Herb of Clamor, and I think that's the final thing I want to do. So we can look at the inventory, see what all we got. So we got the Paper Place, 1 Sacred, Flame Candle, Gold Ring, Heavy Coin Pouch, Gold Pocket Watch, jeez. Herb of Clamor, Warding Leaf, and Rod of Wisdom. Which, the Rod of Wisdom is better for both of you. I didn't expect it to be better for both of you, but here you go. Lowers your evasion, but you have more attack and elemental attack. That's quite good. So yeah, glad we grabbed that. So we are good. I've gotten and done everything that I want to do here. So that's good. I kind of tested my limits on mugging people, and it seems probably most of what I could get away with. I could maybe take a level 4 with Oswald if I have my latent power, because my latent power does a ton of damage. But the problem is surviving long enough to actually get it to go off. But I managed to beat level 3s and 2s. Those were not that bad. So I think that's our limit for the moment on Oswald, at least until I get some better equipment and junk for you. So we will continue on our way.
Let's play.
Of course, the best way to get equipment, like it was in the previous games, is just to get one of the merchants and then just buy everything you want, because if you steal and stuff, you get an absurd amount of cash in these games, so you can just buy whatever the hell you want. So that's always interesting. But alrighty, I think we're gonna have to end this episode off. We've almost recorded for an hour, and I have to end things off if I want to go ahead and get this episode up today. So I think we'll go ahead and stop here. But we are done with this area, Flamechurch. So next, I guess we're just gonna move on to another character's chapter 1. So I suppose we are going to go see Ochet, and I think I'll manually walk there. Like, I could take the boat or whatever. There's a boat over here I can just take straight there, but I think I'll walk there. I think that's what I want to do. So, yeah, we'll continue with that next time. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you then.